What's going on, guys, and welcome back for the two-game slate on Wednesday night. We got 10K up top. Pretty good contest here on Draftkings. First, let's go over my lineups from tonight. We're at halftime of the late games. Incredibly tilted. As you can see, Nafisa Collier is a fixture in almost all of my lineups. Double the field on her, and she has 3 fouls and missed out on massive minutes in the first half. Nothing you can do. A few of them will cash, no problem. I still have a lot of players left. Then the showdown from the first game, Caitlin Clark shoots 2 of a million, turns the ball over 400 times. Not tilted about that at all. It cost me massive money. Easily would have taken down. But it is what it is. That's DFS. Let's look at the odds for the games tomorrow night. We got a 2-game slate. Sky and Wings, 10.5 point spread, over and under 161. Dream at Sparks, 5 point spread, over and under 159.5. I expect both games to be semi-competitive. Dallas obviously can come out and shoot the lights out, but they're going to play their starters a lot. And over the years, I mean, they're pretty much blowout proof because they're going to get their run no matter what. So let's go back and look over pricing on all these 4 teams, and then we'll get out of here. Elizabeth Williams, 8,700. Really hard for me to play her. I mean, she didn't start the last preseason game. 6 points, 3 boards, 2 assists, 4 steals, and a block in 14 minutes. I mean, she has some block and steal upside, but that's a lot of steals for a center. I just don't think that's sustainable or something you can consistently count on. Also, like just so many other players that are way cheaper than her. Mabry is someone I do have interest in. She is going to chunk it because they traded Kalia Copper. I mean, this is her team. She's going to be icing her elbow every night. 23 minutes, she scored 20 points, 3 boards, 4 assists, 2 steals, and a block. She's going to chunk it. I mean, 12 shots in 23 minutes. I love her at that price. It's also a revenge game, and she is petty, so she will be out for blood. Dana Evans, 8,300. Seems a bit pricey. I mean, she's going to get the minutes. She played 24 minutes in the last preseason game, 13 points, 2 boards, 2 steals, and an assist. Just not that big of a fan of the price. She's a fine play, decent contrarian play. Wnba is another one that's fine. She picked up the start in this last game in the last preseason game after playing a lot off the bench in the first one. She's just really low output. I'm not expecting a lot from her at that price. Probably looking elsewhere. Lindsay Allen is fine. She's another player that's going to get low 20s minutes off the bench. 17 points is her absolute ceiling. She is not much for scoring. If you look back, here's some 16-point games where she had some good games. You got a lot, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, she's just not much scoring. And if she does score, she's going to post a good score. But at 7,100, I just think there's a lot better plays elsewhere. Angel Reese, if she starts, I don't mind her at that price. 24 minutes, she's going to be a great fantasy point per minute player because she's a fantastic rebounder. She's a good shot blocker, and she's going to score 13 points in 24 minutes, and she shot 2 of 8. The 9 of 10 free throws is impressive because at LSU, she did not shoot free throws very well. So if she can improve on her free throw percentage, she's going to be in line for some big fantasy scores. Breonna Turner, if you've played Wnba DFS for a while, you know she has little to no offensive upside whatsoever. She's mostly out there to get rebounds. For this team, it's not even really needed, so I have no interest in paying that price for her. Diamond DeShields is going to start 5,700. Don't mind that play at all. Her ceiling's kind of limited she's not going to take a bunch of shots with all the players around her. Kennedy Carter missed all of last season, kind of got exiled, is back. She's going to come off the bench at 5,100. Don't mind her. She will chunk it. She has no fear. That's about it for Chicago. Let's move on to Dallas. Big news is Satu Sabali is out until at least the Olympic break. So that opens up a lot of usage for this team. Nat Howard is 10-2. Gets a big usage bump with Satu off the floor. Arike, obviously going to chunk it. She has extremely high floor, but a lower ceiling because the peripherals usually aren't there. Tierra McCowan is an absolute force. I don't know who's going to guard her. If Reese starts at the 5 and has to guard McCowan, I don't know how well that's going to go for her. McCowan she's just a big old girl, and she uses her weight, and she plays bully ball. She's going to bully Reese, and Reese won't like it. So don't mind McCowan. It's a hefty price tag, but when she wants to go, she can go with the best of them. Jaylen Brown went absolutely nuclear for in the preseason game. 21 points, 5 boards, 1 assist, and 1 steal in 29 minutes. Pretty much played normal minutes. She's a rookie. Stops everywhere besides the U.S., France, Sweden, Hungary, Mexico, and Turkey. So if she starts like her, the price is kind of up there, and I think she'll be over-owned. I think people will box score, watch, and chase. J.C. Sheldon is someone I'm really excited for. She fits this team perfect. They drafted her 5th overall. They traded Crystal Dangerfield immediately. Then they cut Veronica Burton. She has a path to immediate playing time. Really interested in her. If she starts, I love her at that price. Kalani Brown will play the backup 5. $5,900 isn't bad. If McCowan gets in foul trouble, she will smash. Segrist, really just concerned about the minutes. I mean, she's going to play a little bit with Satu out. Uzan, we'll see. Suarez, we'll see. Lou Lopez, taking a wait and see. Not really interested in anybody under 4K for them. Moving on to the last game, Atlanta at the Sparks. Starting on the Atlanta side, Ryan Howard, I mean, I love her game. She is an immense talent, and I really think she's going to take the next step forward into superstardom this year. If her shots are falling, I mean, she has 50-point upside. She has 60-point upside, honestly. In 16 minutes, she scored 13 points, 2 boards, an assist, 3 steals, and a block in the preseason game. Shot 11 times in 16 minutes. I mean, what more can you ask for? Probably the best spend up on the slate. I really, really like her. Cheyenne Parker, 9,900 is a little steep with Tina Charles in the picture now. I don't know if Canada is going to play or not. She missed both preseason games. She's questionable. I'm leaning towards she doesn't play. If she doesn't play, it's going to mean Haley Jones down here at 3,800 will net the start. She started both preseason games and will be a fantastic value play at 3,800. Alicia Gray, 9,100 is a bit steep, but she has upside. She'll get the peripherals. Tina Charles, 7,900. I don't know how many minutes she's going to play. She has some foul issues. She's a little bit of a hothead, but she's a legend and can put up a big fantasy score any night. Powers is another one, 4,800. That's a really good price for her. She played 24 minutes in the last preseason game. Shot 2 of 12. Scored 10 points, 5 boards, an assist, 2 steals, and a block. She's not afraid to chunk it, so don't overlook her. She's going to play off the bench 100%. For the Sparks, Azrae Stevens is out. Wnba is priced up to 8,900, but if you saw in the preseason, she was an absolute force. 17 points, 9 boards, 5 assists in 16 minutes. Then in 24 minutes, she scored 21, 7, 3, and 2. Her usage is just insane. I'm really, really impressed with how she looks on the floor. I love that price for her if the usage is going to be there like I think it will. Clarendon, 8,600, not for me. Lexi Brown, 8,100. It's tough. If the threes are falling, she's fine. I'm not going to offer much more besides the scoring upside. I mean, she's not much for peripherals. Cameron Brink, the number 2 overall pick, is 7,700. It's a bit steep, but on a 2-game slate, don't mind playing her. Rakia Jackson, number 4 overall pick, at 7,000. She's going to play a lot off the bench. I preferably would start her over Kia Nurse. I don't know if that's what they're going to do, but if she starts, would like her more. She's going to fill the stat sheet. Aria McDonald, Kia Nurse, Burrell, all kind of the same plays for me. Not really crazy about any of them. Zia Cook's going to come off the bench, 4,400. If the shot's falling, she can put up a good score line. She's been playing pretty solid minutes in the preseason. Obviously, the best play probably on the slate if Canada's out is going to be Haley Jones. 3,800 for a starter. I mean, it doesn't show, but she played big minutes with the starters in the first in their 2 preseason games. Would really like her. Obviously, really like Ryan Howard. Just like I would really like J.C. Sheldon if she starts. It's going to be a way to just get whoever you want if Canada's out and J.C. Sheldon starts. Really just going to be open to whoever you want to play. And on a 2-game slate, everyone's going to be pretty popular. It's going to be hard to get different. But that's all I got for tonight. If you're new, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Ring the notification bell so you can catch all the videos going forward. And we'll see you for the next one.